Some of y'all might not know who I am. For those of you who don't, my name is Jamerson Ballard, and this is RNN, the Real Nigga News Network, where we keep it real. It's not an easy job, but somebody got to do it. Anyway, we got to talk to you niggas out there, man. I mean, I'm a nigga too, but I mean, we different. There's like lowercase and capital letters. I mean, don't trip. It's a road to being a capital letter, but you gotta walk that walk. It sound good and all that talking is cool, but you gotta walk the walk. For those of you who are on that path, who down to walk the walk, who are walking that path, this is for you. If you a mark, if you're not a real nigga, this show really ain't for you. If you're not striving to be a real nigga, this really ain't for you. If you somebody who wanna be a real one, you gonna need this game in you. Some of y'all might not want nobody to know you ain't no real nigga. Or you need a real nigga, like a partner to pull your coattail on shit. This is for you. You probably don't want no niggas to know you a sucker. See, I'm under the impression that a chain is only strong as its weakest link. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been waiting for a show to come out that's gonna keep you 1,000 with niggas, but they ain't really doing. I fuck with one show that I could say two shows. So if you 5150, you welcome. You a Crack Factor, you welcome. I fuck with both of them shows. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of you other niggas, a lot of you other shows is and the niggas that watch them shows, you niggas is food. Anyway, since it's the first episode, we're gonna try to start off light, but a lot of you niggas, man, look, man, let's just say this. If you're a man, right, you should strive to be a man at all times, in all circumstances. And that means having control of your emotions. Now you niggas ain't in control of your emotions. You have tendencies to solve problems like like a woman. Maybe you was raised by your mama, and but if your woman screaming and hollering, you don't need to be screaming and hollering. So I would always say like don't respond to bitch shit with bitch shit. If you a real nigga, man, somebody bust your tires, you're not finna go bust no tires. You know what I'm saying? But keep it light because we're not trying to scare nobody. I'm just saying at the same time though, I'm not finna be tongue wrestling with no woman. You say what's going on, I'll hear you, and I'll act accordingly. With a man, I'm definitely not finna be doing no tongue wrestling with no man. And I'm finna do no whole bunch of back and forth. If I offended you, if there's a problem, you say that. And if I feel like you deserve an apology, or if I was wrong, I'll apologize. If not, then whatever else is coming is gonna not be no bitch shit though. Anyway, man. I mean, ain't none of us perfect. So you know. But you want to stay manly and check your emotions, man. And it's like a lot of us, we get to a certain place and we get comfortable, man. But comfort is the enemy of success, man. You gotta get out of that. You know, stay hungry. You gotta stay hungry. Keep wanting it. When you get to a certain point, you gotta revamp, re reinvent your, and then uh, reattack and keep going harder in order to not plateau. In relationships, it's also important to not get comfortable. Whatever you did to get the person that you got, you should continue to do that throughout the relationship, and then do what you can to up the ante, and not just get comfortable and then lay down on the person. Also, how you get a person is how you lose them. So be mindful of that. Trying to trick people into being with you, it's not it's not healthy in the end. We'll get into that in a lot more in the coming episodes. Real nigga news don't got no sponsors yet. But I do blow. Ithaca strains. Right now, I got a guy, foggy eyes, my people. You a dispensary and you want to get down, hit my line. Mr. J. C. R. B. at gmail.com. Get you lined up. You're a sponsor. You need to advertise on this show. Hit me up. We can talk. But to get back to this topic, you must adapt or you will die. In business, the same thing. We all know I'm from the '80s, so I got a couple businesses I can name off right now that ain't here no more because they got comfortable. Places like Blockbuster Video. It's to a lot of you younger people that don't even make no sense. You've never even heard of that, but before there was Netflix, it was Blockbuster. We used to go rent videos on the weekends or whatever, video games, movies, and things of this nature. But when Netflix came in, even Redbox, it did things a little different. At first it looked weird, but you have to learn how to have things like court vision and to be able to see further down than what's going on right in front of you. That's why it's important when you make certain decisions, you don't do things because of the temporary outcomes, like robbing and stealing. Those are, you might win right there, but later on you have to account for those things. Things like karma. These are laws that you can't evade, like gravity and things of that nature. Also, the law of attraction is real, so you have to be careful what you're scared of, because what you think about all the time is what you'll attract to you without necessarily knowing it. And for some of you, that's scary because you don't necessarily have control of your thoughts like you should. You're not able to turn the channel of your thoughts to things that can help you. But it's going to take some work, but it's doable. We'll talk about those things too. A lot of things played out, have been played out. And if you're not able to adapt, you're going to look crazy out here. A lot of you guys, your game need updating, man. don't say that. You out here 95 Windows game. It's 2022. Step it up. Emotional men give us all a bad name. I heard a brother, his name is 19 Keys, say something like, there is no such thing as toxic men. Because a man isn't toxic. An actual man stands for everything other than what toxic man is about. And that word, it hit me. Like, it's emotional men give us all a bad names. It's tragic. It's horrible. So let's stand up. Let's be more masculine. Because a lot of you niggas, girlfriends is mad because she got to be the dude for both of y'all. And you don't understand the dynamic. I read books. So there's a book I can recommend for some of you guys that might not understand. If you're in my group, and you'll know about this book, but it's called The Way of the Superior Man. Just check that out. Should get that in you. Straight up. But stay hungry if you want to be successful and remain successful. Because winning once ain't what it's about. You want to keep winning. And losing ain't the worst thing in the world. Losing is something you could use to propel you forward if you look at it the right way. Because the loss is not a defeat. The loss is a temporary setback. You accept defeat constantly, you'll be defeated. And that's not good. Nobody wants to be around that. A lot of it has to do with how you look at yourself. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a winner? Do you see yourself as getting through, going past, excelling, exceedingly great things can happen? You have to be able to see that for yourself in your mind's eye. The imagination is very important. Some of you guys can't see your life without a woman. You tying everything in your life to something outside of yourself. You don't see value in you. And that is scary. I can never be like that. All I can see is victory in my future. Tragic past. But tragedy plus time equals comedy. So every now and then you might get a chuckle out of what I'm saying, but I ain't necessarily intended to be funny. It's just, with me, it's either you gonna laugh or you gonna cry. I prefer to laugh, so I know how to get through to the other side. A lot of times it get worse right before it's finna get good. A lot of cats quit and they just stay down. You was like you was built to lay down, nigga. You ain't even stiff. You ain't built like that. You know? Or you've accepted that you aren't built like that and you won't do nothing to change it. So I don't want none of that energy around me. You know what I mean? But I felt like if I ain't doing nothing to change it, who am I? So I'm just a local real nigga right now, doing my part to, because I go to a lot of these jobs and I'm having a big brother, uncle, even father, son, some of you niggas, man. There ain't no daddy around, ain't no uncle around. Everybody going the other way. But I'm gonna just do my part to restore balance to the situation. Cash App down so y'all can holler at me if you feel like you gained something from what I got to say. But you know, I'm not scared to tell you what needs to be told to you to your face. You know, I won't really say what's going on behind your back if I haven't said it to your face in some way or another. If that is a rare thing. So, you know, we want to get more people to be like that. I mean, you know, if you can't do that, then you should be. And you can say what you want, but you have to be mindful that there's consequences to that. You know what I mean? So, you know, you want to be solid when nobody looking though, because that's what really count. When everybody looking, yeah, that's cool, that sound good, it look good, but who are you to you? A lot of that has to do with your value structure, how you see yourself, and your purpose. You have to be able to find your purpose. What's your purpose in life? You run around here on autopilot, you ain't really trying to do nothing. You don't got no destination or nothing. That's scary. But you want to find your purpose. And a lot of ways to do that is just, what do you like to do for free? What do you like to do for free? And whatever you like to do for free, if you're a father and you see your son like to do this or that, you will want to do things to put him around the environment that's going, you know. So you can make money doing that, but if you do something you love, you never have to work a day in your life. So it's way easier to teach it if you're already doing it as a father, if you've already had a family. But if it's not too late, which it never is, start centering your decisions, where you want to go to school and how you want to approach life around what is it that you like to do for free. What is it that moves you? What makes you want to get up and go in the morning? Me, I don't mind helping people. I like being of service, so I put myself of service. If you see me and you laugh and you do some comedy, laughter is medicine, you know. So, you know, yeah, be happy. Don't be a mark, though. A real nigga don't really need to be out here showing all 32 teeth all day. You know, it's a time and place for everything, but yeah, we get our chuckle on. We have a good time. But we all have boundaries. And we understand those boundaries and we respect each other's boundaries. Don't be a nigga that have to go to jail and learn how to respect people's boundaries. You gotta father listen to what he's telling you. Even if he's telling you wrong, it's not necessarily good, but I mean, I didn't have neither really. And you have to deal with people telling you what they feel like you should know the way they feel like they or the way they telling it to you. It might not be the way that you want to hear it, but take what's good out of it, use that, and spit the rest out. It's gonna be hard sometimes, but put your feelings up, man. You know, go to work, get your money. Be waiting for a pat on the back to do the right thing. Just do the right thing. So to work on time, because you need a job, not because you waiting on somebody to tell you, you know what, you showed up today. But that's a lot of guys that got that participation trophy. Like, y'all getting grown now, and it's scary, man, but some people just, they need to be told what to do. There's not a lot of self-starters out there, and that's kind of scary, but have to get more self-starters, original ideas, people who can push through to the other side and won't quit when the going gets rough. I don't got all the answers, right? But one small step, you know what I'm saying, at a time. Fellas, put your feelings up. You know, you live with a woman, it's a bad thing, right? Some of you do it, but it's her rules. You have to be willing to suffer and get your own situation so that you can run things the way you see fit. It's her house. She's relinquishing keys to her things and allowing you to drive it, but she's the woman, so she don't feel like being bothered with you no more, and she wants her stuff back. It's like if she gave you consent to hit, and she changes her mind right before you stick it in, game over. So, you don't want to be trying to bully people for their stuff because of what you think should be happening, when if you really want things to go the way that you want them to go, you have to get your own stuff. You know, you have to walk and take the bus till you get your own stuff. But that builds character. You learned it, and you can decide who you want to allow drive your car and who you want to allow in your house and things of this nature. And you can show a person when y'all in the preliminaries of the dating experience how you treat your own things, how you would like to be treated. Your house is clean. Pretty sure nobody gonna want to throw things on the floor because your house is already up to par. If you invite people over your house and things are all over the floor and they throw something on the floor, can you really be mad if they don't respect your house? You know, so get your own stuff and keep it. Stay out that woman's car. Stay out her house. Get a job. Keep the job. And then take the money, instead of smoking it all up, save some and put some back every check till you get enough to start a seed for your own business, and do that on your spare time until it becomes something that you do full time. You gotta start somewhere, man. But there are those of us who are doing the things that we say we doing. It's not just saying it or trying to look the part. It's not easy, but I mean, you know, leave a comment, share the video, follow me on Instagram. Is Jamerson Ballard on Instagram. Is Jamerson Ballard on YouTube, TikTok also, and maybe even Facebook. But yeah, I'll leave my Cash App. Cash App is $STEE. Sorry, it's $SUPERSTEE. That's $SuperStee on Cash App. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, and stay hungry.